Hey guys, how you going? My name's Pat, and I thought I'd give this YouTube a bit of a go. I don't know, I thought we'll see how we go anyway, but this is just my first video, so I've never done this before. All new to me, but I guess it's just like how slot cars were to me probably, 2.5, 3 years ago when I only had them when I was a kid, and I sort of got back into the hobby. I just went to the toy shop one day, or the hobby shop down the road, and I saw one, and I thought, oh yeah, and then the guy goes to me, he goes, you don't want that one. He goes, you want one of these ones, they're a bit better. I said, oh, right then, So I bought this set, which was a scale electric set. It was only a little one with a couple of cars. Set it up on my table tennis table over there and had a bit of a play, and everything sort of just grew from then. And then I jumped onto YouTube, which was probably the best thing I'd ever done. And I watched a few videos, learnt a few things. Made a lot of friends, who I think are friends anyway, and I hope they feel the same way about me. And I'd like to mention them now and just say a quick thank you to them. And then I'll do a little bit of a quick show around here for the first video, and I guess that'd be it. So let's see, I wrote down all my subscribers who I subscribe to, and I can't believe how many I've got. But all of these people have helped me along the way. There's not one person who I'm going to read out here who has not shown me something or has not taught me something, because I knew zero. I knew nothing about controllers, about wiring controllers, about power supplies, about cars, about truing tyres, about oiling them up and stuff like that. As you can see, I've got scale electrics over there. There's one Revo slot, so slot A will be happy with that. I've got one Revo slot and a few Pioneers. But I think I'm going to give the scale electrics a bit of a rest for the time being, because their prices are absolutely ridiculous. And I'll show in another video that I make some of the quality. I just bought a brand new one, a new release, and you wouldn't believe it when it came out of the box how bad and how it was and how terrible it ran. But anyway, I'll use that one on another video, if I make another video, if anyone ever watches it, but we'll see how we go. All right, so when I turned on YouTube the first time, I typed in slot cars or something like that to see, what's going on in the world, or is there anything out there? And then I see this guy. His name was Pete Brown, and it was Track Fans TV. And I thought, oh yeah. At that time, I think it was during COVID, and he was showing everyone how to get a scale electric Pro set up. I don't have that. I've just got the analog, which I like running. I just like a bit of analog, a bit of speed, a bit of fun. But anyway, he was showing everyone how he done it. I thought, that's a good channel. And then I sort of updated, and I got up to where he was, because that was a couple of years, I think I was a couple of years behind on that. So I sort of got up to where he was, and he has a live show. So I thought, oh, this is good. So one Sunday afternoon here in Australia, I turned it on, and Pete comes on, and then everyone's chatting, and I'm too scared to chat, and I'm too scared to open my mouth because I don't know anything about it. So I watched a few episodes of that, and had a good laugh with it all, and I thought it was really good. And then from there, I found all these other channels, and I thought, oh my God, this is a really good thing, and it's a very cliquey sort of group, a family group, you could say, for all ages, and it's just really, it's helped me, and I'm sure it's helped thousands of people out. It's definitely been worthwhile for me. So if it wasn't for YouTube and for that first day when I turned on and saw Track Fans TV, I don't think I would have been this far. I don't think I would have gotten this far in the hobby, because out here where I live in Albury, there's one hobby shop, and that's it. But there's no one around here, no one's really into it. People buy from the hobby shop, but it's all like through the post and stuff. So I'm the only person around here. So I have two controllers. I don't know why, I really only need one. But my son comes out sometimes. He's 17, so he thinks he's a bit too old for this, but I say you're never too old. But anyway, so I'd like to thank a couple of people from all this. I'm just going to read out their names. They're all channels, and they have all helped me in every single way. Obviously, Track Fans TV Pete, who's always been there for me and always helps me. I email him and talk to him, and even when he found out that I left my job through another channel, I think we're on we're on Wildman's channel, he emailed me the next day, "You all right, Pat, how you going?" I think, what a gentleman this bloke is. So Pete, mate, keep it up, you are a true legend. Aid Slot Car Shed, he's only been on a couple of months now, I think, a few months. It's great to watch his channel, always learn stuff off him. BS Slot Cars, fantastic, because what I'm going to do is run some HO cars on here. I've seen how he does it. I was going to get a HO track in the middle, and I thought, no, I'm going to run some cars on here. So I'm going to hook up Bonzo, which Bonzo Slot Cars is also another supplier in Melbourne. And yeah, that's going to be my next idea. Daz's Productions, 72. Daz has got a few things out at the moment, but Daz has always been there. He's always been really nice to me when I first started. Like, everyone made me so warm and comforting on the channel. It's really good. DG Raceway, Home Racing World. Well, this colour is, I call this colour Home Racing World Grey, because it's basically the exact colour I think that was on his track. And I just liked it. And also, the design is, it's just a straight, obviously, with those curves there, but the design, I see the speed he gets on his ovals. Initially it was going to be an oval, then I saw Dave Kennedy, how he done a few things like that, you know, and I thought, oh yeah, we'll get this going. For now, this is good, but nothing's nailed down, nothing's taxed, so, you know, this will be like everyone else's tracks that they do. I guess it'll be ever evolving and changing, and I don't think anyone can ever say that the slot car track's finished, that's for sure. But, which is good, because it keeps us all going. So, DG Raceway, Home Racing World, Hughes Garage, Hughesy, great bloke, funny guy. I've emailed him a couple of times, really nice fella. Always helpful and always kind. Lee's Slot Cars, top bloke, out in his shed there, making up all his styrofoam barriers and all the things he does, and absolutely brilliant, mate. Really great watching Lee. LK, the Lunch King. I don't know if anyone's ever seen that channel before, but this is a guy who, I think it's his uncle. He's got this thing in his basement, and it's just crazy. He built this slot car track, and it's just massive. I don't know how old it is, it's old. But he's done everything like digitally, but it's not digital. He does it all through controllers. He's got lights. It's amazing. So if anyone wants to check that out, that's an amazing channel. Don't post a lot of late, but there's a lot of older videos that you can watch. Marty Ford, 2-line slot cars. Always good to watch his lives. I sort of sit quietly. I watch them later because they're a different time to us, so I always get to watch them later. MP slot car with the MP slide. I love how he does that. And the way he calls his races, he just seems like a genuine nice bloke. Again, all these people, if you comment on their channels, they'll always respond to you. And if you've got a question, they'll do their best to help you or to put you on to someone else who can help you. So really good. What am I up to? Rob Sale with the shorts. I love Rob Sale with his shorts, and now he's got his history happening. Amazing. Slot car, Scale Slot Cars Latvia. That's Harry. I love Harry. He's a classic. Yeah, thanks Harry for all the laughs you give me. I do like that you like the Scale-Electric Minis. I've got a few of those there, and I think out of all the Scale-Electric cars, he likes the Minis. So that's one thing they got through to him. Shotgun Dave, who's just a genius, obviously, the way he does everything. And I've asked him a few questions over time, and he always responds with an answer, and someone can help me out. Same as Area 1 Raceway. Rahul in Conquest Racing. I think the guy would give you his shirt off his back if he could, if you needed it. Real gentleman, really nice guy. Slot Journal, excellent. Slot Car 21, Slot Car News, Dave Kennedy, yeah, that's a good channel. I sit there and watch that. That's good at times, you know. There's been a few issues with things with him and Travis. I keep out of all that, but hopefully that'll all get resolved because I think, you know, both channels are fantastic. Slot Car Dude, he's brilliant. I love it. He was really good. And I saw another side to him that I didn't know when I was watching the Slot Car Festival, and yeah, really good. Seems to be a really top bloke there. And you got Slot Car Hub, so another Aussie like me with way more stuff than I have and far more experience than me because I'm basically a beginner still. I classify myself a newbie, still learning, but watching these guys again, brilliant. Slot Car Wildman, fantastic for a joke, a laugh, and sometimes he gets a bit deeper meaningful with his thoughts, which is brilliant, you know. We all need to hear things sometimes. And just his little storytelling, his Christmas stuff, I'm writing, I always love Christmas. So I reckon that's brilliant. He's got his trains there, so I hope he appreciates it. I've got some trains here, so he might like that. Well, this is a man that's cost me thousands of dollars, Slot R, Dave. Thank you for that. Dave from Slot R has probably taught me the most, I reckon, out of everyone there. He's taught me, he's got me hooked on caffeine, and I'll sit there on a Sunday morning, watch his videos, come out here and I'll put a little bit of, bit of car polish on on the cogs and see if it quietens down the car, and of course it does, you know. And I've just learned a lot from Dave, and he comes across a true gentleman. And when we were on the chat with, he's a bit of a cheeky bugger too sometimes, so I like his little sly comments he throws in. He's got a great sense of humour, so a really nice guy. Also, that slot car guy, Trav, he is, he's another Aussie. I don't know what to say about Trav. He's just a down-to-earth, good bloke. You know, I've commented many times on his channel, always answers back with questions. Like, for instance, I asked him, does anyone in Australia, you know, have these controller holders? And he texted back, goes, no, only the ones I've got. Within half an hour, I had a text back. And I thought, okay, I'll give it a go. And I made my own, believe it or not, out of plywood, and I just put that there, and that worked out well. And then I followed Trav's instructions how to wire up the controllers, which was a disaster. So I did it total opposite to how Trav had done it, and it worked. So thank you, Trav. Everything you tell me now, I'm just going to do everything opposite, will be right. No, I'm only joking. Trav comes out with some great news and great slot car information, and his tracks are totally amazing. So absolutely brilliant. Who else we got here? Slot Car Daddy, yeah, I saw his post the other day. Legend, top bloke, down to earth, real nice guy. Think Scale, Electric Magnetic Racing. Oh, I don't have to say nothing about them. Everybody knows who they are. They've got everything. So these names I'm reading out, people might be watching this that don't know who these channels are. So these people who I'm read out, they have helped me through all of it over the last probably 2.5, 3 years. They have helped me, and they will help you if you need help, and have a laugh along the way, and make mistakes, because I've made plenty of mistakes, but that's good, because then you're learning from everything, learning every week. It's absolutely fantastic. Let's see, Slot Car Fun, Hubert, I think he's in Germany. I love his videos, the way he flies his cars around the track and everything. I can't understand a word he says, but really good to watch. Now there's also some people who don't get mentions, you know, but they don't have channels. They're like me, they don't have a channel, but they're always in the background, they're always on channels, you know, commenting or encouraging other people, like John D, for instance. John D has helped me a lot in controllers and many things. He might not even realise he's done it, but sometimes when he writes a comment, I think, oh yeah, you know, that's a good idea, John. Or Tara with her Strictly Figures, the way she does that, that's a genius. And her business is going to, I guarantee, is going to grow. She's going to employ 50 people to start painting these figures soon, I reckon, because that's just what she does. It's not just grab a paintbrush and paint. It's an art, being an artist, that's for sure. It's fantastic and great to watch. The Fingers, he's always everywhere, and he's a really nice guy. Always says g'day. If I'm somewhere and oh hey Pat, how you going? You know, just a really nice bloke. So these are the people that have helped me along the way, and they are still helping me along the way. They've taught me a hell of a lot, and will still keep teaching me a hell of a lot. Also, I think it's a group of people that are just out there to have fun with a hobby that they like. Is it a toy hobby? Is it a hobby? Everyone's gone through that a million times. Who cares? We're all having fun and enjoying it. And I really enjoy it. And I really enjoy, I think, the friends I've made out there, you know, on a Sunday morning, sit in front of the telly. Well, your Sunday morning, you guys, we are Saturday evening, about 4:30, and just seeing everyone pop up and say g'day, and you know, and then of course you say you've watched Harry's video, so you can say good video, Harry, or you know, a good post or a good short from Rob or from Daz, you know, what Daz is doing, or Slot R will come on and he'll have a little snig at someone if Pete's late and stuff like that. So it all makes the channel. It really does, and we really do, I feel, have to thank Pete Brown for that, because if it wasn't for him doing that, I don't think I would be here where I am if it wasn't for his the live show he does, because it's not only we watch him, but we get to talk and we get to learn and we get to see other channels, and it's absolutely brilliant. And Rahul's the same. Anyway, that's it. So that's all I've got to say about that. This is my first video. I probably ran on too long. Now I'm going to grab the camera and do everything so unprofessional. What can I do here? Oh no, yeah, that's still working. All right, what I can do is I can show you my track. So what I've done is I have built my track on wheels. So yeah, I sort of built a frame underneath last week, and I put a little timber frame underneath, and I thought I'd put it on. I had some old posts left over from a veranda I'd built for someone, and yeah, I thought I'd put them on wheels. And then what is so good, if I put my hand in the way, because of course I'm only using my phone, I can push it around. So if someone's beating me in a race, I can unplug it and just push it down the driveway. Absolutely brilliant. But it's good to move, you know, if you've got a clean underneath it or whatever. So that's worked out well. Obviously it's Scalextrics there. Scalextric setup, and underneath here, let's see, I've got my jumper cables. Oh, how have I wired it? Let's have a look. Oh yeah, there'll be some comments coming through, I reckon, for that, if anyone ever sees this. But they're the jumpers for this side of the track. And then they go to the other side of the track there, just about underneath where the lap counter is thing over there that I rarely use because I just like to have fun and fly around. Bought all these borders. Now I've got my track, so these are my HO scale tracks. I mean, everyone knows probably interested in this, but HO scale track, and that's an N scale track. Never had one of them, so they're a smaller size train. That's one of my next steps to do. Yeah, power comes in here, which can be unplugged, and it all can be moved around. So I'll just unplug that. One power source runs everything. Got my adapters under there for the train controllers and power supply. Got my power supply there, all hooked up, which I must say is really good. I remember when I told Pete I was getting a true speed controller, and he said, Pat, you won't notice a difference. I mean, you will notice a difference. And boy, have I noticed a difference. These controls are absolutely brilliant. Really easy to wire up once you know what you're doing. And so smooth and really, really good. Obviously not digital, so it's only got the sensitivity and brake there. There's no digital switch down the bottom. Not really into digital, but anyway. What else we got here? I've got my little grabber, only for that corner there. Maybe I should have put that corner there, here, so I could have done. But anyway, this track will definitely change. Nothing's fixed, nothing's down, everything's just loose. So what I'll do one day is I'll get sick of this. I might do a few figure eights or some tunnels or something, I don't know. Or I might make a beer. I've got plenty of room. I've got heaps of room here, so I can go out. My son's there and out his swag. He went camping. But I can come out another 4 metres here if I wanted, and I could do an L another 3 metres. But I think for now, this is what I wanted. This is enough. Here are my cars. So I've got they're all Scalextric, except for these 3 Pioneers. That one in the middle was on, I think Pete was doing something with that. And then I got that slot R. Thank you. Slot R got me onto these ones. Cost me more money. Fantastic though. How much fun I have with those now. Still brilliant. Of course, my favourite movie, Back to the Future. So I had to have all 3 of those cars. And then you got your Aussie cars, your touring cars, the Commodore. You got your VL there. And these are some of the latest releases that I got. That Jeep is just disgusting. I mean, it's all right, but I mean, if you look at how it runs underneath on these, everything's loose, and it's pitiful for the money we're paying. But that's a whole other video. But yeah, well, that's my collection here. I've got a couple of these, what do you call them, rare. They only made 60 billion of them, so you know, in 300 years time it'll be worth $5 more. So I got that one, and I got that one. A couple of trains, you're probably not interested in that. That's actually the first train. That one there's the first train ever built. It's called the Rocket. So the Stephenson's Rocket. But anyway, that's me. That's Pat. That's what I'm up to, and this is what I do. So when I go inside and watch YouTube, and then I learn more things, I come out here, and I've got all my cleaners and this stuff here, which is fantastic, inox. Use that. Electricity conductor and cleaner. Absolutely brilliant. I've got my tools here. And my soldering iron. Not too bad at soldering, I can say. I'm all right at that. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. I've probably gone on a bit too much, but I really wanted to get the thank yous out. Out of everything, I just wanted to say thank you. Even if I never make another video again, it's just I wanted to let these people know that what they're doing does have an effect on people in a good way. Like, it's the help, and even just sometimes, you know, like with Wildman or Pete's channel, you just have a laugh, you know. It's just getting that laugh once a week, or, you know, Hugh's Garage, the way he does things, and with the rock music and all that. It's just way, way great. So appreciate that. Anyway, that's it for me. I'll say goodbye, and everyone take care. Have a great week, and until the next one, hang on, I'll turn this thing around like a crazy man who doesn't know what he's doing. I still don't know what I'm doing. All right, see yous, bye.